Hello and welcome to my very first video of 2026. I hope you guys had a beautiful and safe holiday season and New Year. I know that we just had such a beautiful Christmas surrounded by family and friends, and we were traveling for the new year, and it feels good to be back. So jumping right into this new year with our best foot forward, you guys are probably clicking on this video because maybe you guys want to feel like you're hanging out with a friend and you have some things to do around your home, maybe some decluttering, taking down Christmas, and just reorganizing. And I'm your girl because we're doing that all in this one. Now, even though I'm posting this after the new year, it was actually filmed the day after Christmas, and I decided to go ahead and dive in and take down Christmas, being that we were going to be gone for the new year and not back for several days after that. And we were camping for several days, and that alone comes with a lot of unpacking and catching up and unloading that I didn't want to overwhelm myself with coming home to also having to undecorate from the holidays. So I decided to go ahead and do it before a vacation, and past Katie is thanking myself now that we are back and getting settled. It felt good to just come home to simplified space. I wanted to ask if you guys had any New Year's resolutions, or if you're someone that does that. I wouldn't say that I am someone that sets New Year resolutions, but I do love to pick a word for the year. And this year is simple. I just want to be more simple in several different areas of my life. And a big one is simplifying here in my home. So I was plugging into ChatGPT. I love ChatGPT. I know some people love it, some people hate it, but I wanted to share some wise words that came back, and I feel like it just struck with me, and maybe I'm sharing this because it's something that you need to hear too. So I asked ChatGPT to give me some wise words, some grounding words that I can carry into the new year, and it came back with something very beautiful. So I'm going to share that with you guys now if you don't mind. But as the new year begins, remember that a good attitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing peace, growth, and gratitude, even when life feels unfinished. You don't need to rush the process or have every answer. Small, intentional choices made consistently will shape a year that feels steady, meaningful, and aligned with who you are becoming. Let this also be the year you clear space, especially at home. A decluttered home does more than look nice. It quiets the mind. When you're surrounding your calm and intentional, your thoughts follow. Releasing what no longer serves you, extra clutter, old habits, unnecessary noise, creates room for clarity, focus, and rest. A peaceful home supports a peaceful heart. So, going into this year lighter, keep what adds value, release what drains you, and trust the simplicity often brings the greatest sense of calm. A fresh year paired with a clear space can be the foundation for a more centered, confident you. Let me know what you guys thought of that. I thought it was definitely something that I need to hear, and very refreshing, being the new year is just a clean slate for everybody. Every day is a clean slate, if I'm being honest, but with the new year is just such a great symbol to just put, your best foot forward and create new habits and to try to better ourselves as human beings. And I will be turning 40 this year, and I feel like I'm always growing and I'm always learning and I'm always changing, and I'm very grateful for another day and another year. So I was so happy to share that with you guys. A few of my goals this year is, of course, to continue to share with you guys here on YouTube what that looks like and what changes are coming. Who knows? If you're the same person that you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you are rare. We are always changing and evolving, and this channel will continue to grow and evolve with me. So we will see where this channel takes me. I love where it's taken me so far. Slow and steady wins the race. I am hoping for growth this year, but nice, genuine, slow growth, and just continuing to build my village on here. There's so much positivity, and I see you guys even chat with each other in the comments, and I love it. I think it's so awesome. So I hope you guys will stick around for the ride, and if maybe this is your first time stopping by, this video is a little unusual for me, but I hope that you are enjoying it. And we've already gotten a lot done. We've gotten the Christmas tree taken down. There's some things that I didn't put in here, which you guys are probably connecting those dots yourselves already. You know, you don't need to see me take every ornament off the tree. We cleared off the shelves. The tree is down. The train is put away, and Christmas is down. So now it's time to move through the house and just kind of tidy up. We won't be doing a lot of decorating. As I mentioned, we are going out of town, and I figured I'm just going to let the house breathe. We're offered a fresh start, and I'm just going to leave the house very minimal and simple for now, and we will address the rest of that after the new year when I get back and settled from being out of town and the kids are back in school, and we can approach it just from a slower, clearer headspace. So very excited to take you guys along that with me. So if you guys, you know, want to enjoy some simple homemaking, very relatable lifestyle content, we're going to try and use what we already have, and trying to do less Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and Target this year, and just enjoy what we've been given and what we've been blessed with. And I don't know, they say you get older and wiser, and maybe that's where I'm at now. I have been itching to get my hands on this cabinet, and it's one of those things where in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really take that long, but I've been putting it off for like weeks and months. And I decided to sort these blankets. The blankets were shoved in here to where the doors on this cabinet weren't even shutting all the way. So I decided to go ahead and go through these blankets. I made a pile of what I could donate, what can be packed away seasonally, because there were some fall and Christmas blankets in here, and then the rest of the blankets that I would like to keep. So I made 2 other piles for donation, and then the seasonal ones I can store away, and then everything else just got refolded and rolled and put in this cabinet. So the cabinet to the left of this one is full of board games, and I am dreading that one just because games come with more pieces. But we're gonna do it. I'll put it in a video. We will go through that one, and there's probably a ton in there we can donate, as my kids are growing like little weeds and they've probably grown out of a lot of things. I do have a teenager in the house now. Rylan is 13 and Colton's getting ready to turn 12 here in February. So we're just continuing to sort through toys and games and all that in the house. So that cabinet is next on my list. It is my next victim. This pile I've sorted through to go to storage with my Christmas stuff, and we can put those away until next year. And then the other stuff I'm just going to put out as decor and just get nice and organized, because again, my word this year is simple, and that includes simplifying my home. We had such a beautiful holiday season. We did Christmas a weekend early with my side of the family, and then Christmas Eve we did with my husband's side of the family, and then that way on Christmas Day we were able to just be home. We stayed in our PJs. My mom and my mother-in-law did come over for breakfast, and that's when we did like our gift exchange with each other, and then they moved on to the rest of their day, and then we just stayed home and watched movies, and the kids played with their new stuff, and we just relaxed. And I made a big breakfast. I put out lunch and tons of snacks, and then we did a big dinner with prime rib and all the fixings. It was such a great day. And then you guys are seeing me here this next day, and we dove right into getting everything taken down. So my husband and I divided and conquered. He was taking stuff down on the outside while I was taking things down on the inside. This is something you either love it or you hate it, but I love it. As excited as I am to decorate for fall and Halloween and Christmas, I was just as excited to take it all down, as I'm definitely someone that gets overstimulated. If you guys have been around a while, then you know that about me. It is so fun to decorate and kind of have it up for a while. And then when Christmas is over, I am over it and I'm itching to get it taken down. And as I mentioned, we go out of town every New Year's, and it just feels good to know that last year is behind us and we're moving into the new year with a clean house, a decluttered house, just coming home to a simple space, since I usually have so much laundry to do and unpacking the trailer, and then usually gearing up to get the kids back going to school and stuff like that. So, I was more than ready to take this down, hence I did it the very next day. But I do know that everyone kind of does it in their own time, and to me there's no wrong way to do it. To each their own. It's your space, it's your home. If you want to leave it up till July, more power to you. Or if you're someone that takes it down on Christmas Day, that is great too. So this is just how I do it. I usually decorate in November, and it's taken down by the day after Christmas. So we got everything taken over to storage and locked it up, and just to know that, you know, until next year. But I don't know if I'm going to be decorating as much as I did this year. Like I said, I'm just like feeling like getting rid of all of it. I don't know, I don't want to sound like a Scrooge, but it does bring me a lot of joy. So I don't know, maybe because I just went through all the putting up and taking down, I'm just exhausted. But let me know, no judgment. Have you guys taken your stuff down yet? And when did you take it down? The last thing I wanted to share for my goals for myself this year is to invest in myself health-wise. So last year I put my health first when it came to like finally making a doctor's appointment and addressing a lot of like concerns of like issues I've been having. And you guys know I had my hysterectomy back in September. And thank you so much to those of you that have reached out to me on here and on Instagram asking how I'm feeling, how my recovery is going. And honestly, I'm feeling really good, pretty much back to normal. I'm not happy with some of the scars that I have, but I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be healthy. But what I mean by addressing my health this year is getting into better shape. I will be 40 this summer, and I just want to feel good going into this next chapter, this next decade. And if I'm being honest, I don't really recognize who I am looking in the mirror. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. I'm not talking numbers on a scale. I'm talking just when you look in the mirror, genuinely just being happy. And I don't feel like that right now. So I want to get in better shape. I want to lose some weight. I want to pour into myself to just feel more like myself in this next chapter. So I hope you guys will, come along with me and not mind me sharing that stuff. Maybe I can share how kind of my fashion is changing, how I'm changing doing my makeup and my hair and just being more age appropriate. I know I'm turning 40, I'm not dead, but at the same time, I'm not going to be dressing like I was in my 20s, if that makes any sense. So this is definitely going to be a year of investing in myself, maybe some therapy, bettering some of my relationships that I wish were a little bit better, practicing patience, getting into my Bible, going to church, and just all those aspects of life. And I just want to feel better about the person that I am. And just like I said, maybe that comes with becoming older and wiser. You just care less what people think about you, and you just want to invest in yourself. But today was a breath of fresh air. This feels so good. I love my home. I feel so blessed to have this home. We worked so hard, nothing handed to us, and we'll see where we are by next Christmas. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope that this one gave you the motivation to dive into your home and make it a space that feels good for you, not for anybody else, but for you. And I can't wait to decorate this space and see it all come together and just make it a cozy home, evergreen home, until it's time to decorate for Christmas next year. But I'll be picking up the camera, trying to post once or twice a week for you guys. So make sure you subscribe before you leave if you're not already. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time in a brand new video. Bye.